Hello and thank you for watching. I'm Jennifer Bowman with Olympia Piano, and this video will be a tutorial and then a playthrough of this book, Chapter 11, Boris Berlin's Essential Daily Exercises. And in my opinion, this set number 11 really takes a big step forward. It gets more and more complicated. So spend a lot of time on this. I'd suggest a few weeks on these two pages before moving on to the next set. So we're going to start with exercise 1, focusing on the bridge here. Nice firm first knuckle. This will be played kind of with the top half of the finger, not super tips, but not super flat either. So the interesting thing about this one is that the fingering is 4-2. So we're kind of preparing for the gap of an octave, and that 2 helps us move up to the next spot. So get set, we'll start a little bit underneath and then roll up, find that nice bridge position. We're going to hold the thumb down as you play this. 4 notes in a gesture, then move up. 2, 3, 4, down, up. Look at your hands once you know it. And so forth. Here's the side view for exercise 1. I just want you to see how the wrist is gently rolling up. And so forth. Exercise 2 for relaxation. This is just gentle roll-throughs of each note, and it'll just be one motion. So we're not pressing down, lifting off. It's just a roll up, roll through, up and down the pentascale. So. Try it in lots of keys, black keys, minor keys. Exercise 3 for stretching, we're going to just use thumb and second finger for this, and we're going to stretch this area here all the way up to B flat. If you can't reach B flat, then just go to A flat or whatever's comfortable for your hand. So the main thing I want you to focus on is that second finger needs to move in towards the B flat. Don't stay out here and then at the last moment go towards the B flat. So here's what that will look like. Gentle roll up as you go through these. So you're always having a flow. See, I'm right next to the B flat, and then I can come more out. 2, 3, 4. Exercise 4 for passing of the thumb in the scales. We're working on where the thumb starts on C and then crosses under F. The thing I want you to think about as you do this one is, if I play a C scale, I'm not playing all at the same spot on the keys. So for C, D, E, my D is kind of in the middle, and then E's up here. Then the thumb's out here. It's kind of like a half moon. So as we do these holds to practice this, try to place your fingers in that spot. So instead of putting the D out here, I'm going to put it right in the middle where I would be playing it in the scale. And then my thumb is going to come underneath. So this next little cluster is 3, 1. So 3 is going to be here and 1's going to be here. I know you can't see it under my second finger, so it'll be like this under the 2. And see if you can get the rest of your hand to relax. The next part, your thumb's going to be going back and forth. We're going to hold 3 this time. I think that one's kind of fun. Here is the side view for exercise 4. So we're getting second finger set here, and the thumb's just going under the tunnel here, like this. And the second part, it's moving back and forth. Just getting really flexible in its spot. Exercise 5 for the octaves, we're going to be using a drop lift motion. So drop, lift, drop, lift. So down, up, down on the pinky, up on the thumb, and be thinking about which direction you're going. When you go up, it's going to feel larger because for a moment we're going to have the interval of a ninth. But when we come down, it'll feel a little bit smaller. So don't let your thumb lift off this way. Try to lift off knowing that you're moving up. And then you shift a little bit. 2, 3, 4. Exercise 5, side view. Down, up, down, down, down. Exercise 6 for the trills. This one has a lot of tricky stuff in it. So take your time on this one. The first beat, regular trill, back and forth between the notes. So that will be a gesture of 4 notes between fingers 2 and 3. So I think down, up, up, up. Then beat 2 and 3. We put an extra note in that trill, the note underneath with your thumb, because sometimes that's how trills end. So that's going to be 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. And I know this is confusing. And then finally, the trill. For the purposes of this exercise, I'm going to do a measured trill, so it can incorporate the concept on beat 2 here in the For Trills portion. So for the first beat of the trills, I'm going to play 8 notes. And then we're going to have, instead of 8, we're going to have 9. So the first 4 are going to be 2, 4, 2, 4. And then we're going to go 2, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2. 2, 4, 2, 4. So let's try that all together. So we have 4 notes, 5 notes, rest for a second, switch to finger 2, 1. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to incorporate as many notes into a down motion or one gesture as possible. So if I go like this, I'm going to be using a ton of energy, so I want to stay really close to the keys. And can I group those together? So here's a group of 4, 5, now 8. So with the left hand, fingers 3 and 2 for the first beat, down, up, 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 then 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. Then we're going to measure this, but we're not going to add an extra note in it, but we are going to do the rhythm like we did before. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, triple it. Hopefully that makes sense. So now here it is all in a row. We have 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Exercise 6 for the trill side view. Have a nice bridge, nice firm first knuckle, playing on the tips. Here we go. 2, 4. Exercise 7 for repeated notes. We are in the interval of a 6, and we're moving up. So the thumb is hopping up, but at the top we're using 3, 4, and 5. So again, this repeated notes, we're going to be touching the keys lightly on the tips, trying to keep a nice shape, and the wrist is going to be a little bit suspended, but try to work from the wrist for these ones. I'll do that one more time. So touch, 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 touch. Exercise 7, the wrist is not down here, it's slightly elevated, and we're going to be playing these mostly from the wrist, not the full arm. Just touching the keys. Okay, exercise 8, 4 double thirds. This kind of passage happens often in piano music. So my best strategy for this one has actually been to go back and forth between every finger combination on this little pattern. So if we starting with 3, 1, and 4, 2, do that a bunch of times until you feel, then do the same thing. 4, 2, 5, 1, because this feels weird. 4, 2, 5, 1. And then 5, 1, 3, 2. Look at the angle of my hand for this one. And then 3, 2, 4, 1. 4, 1, 3, 2 we just did. And then 3, 2, 5, 1. 5, 1, 4, 2. So once you've done that, then take it super slowly up and down. Look at the angle here. 4, 5. Try it a little quicker. And then even faster. but really spend a lot of time back and forth between the two fingers. We worked hard at having the fingers move as a unit, and this is where you can put it into action. Should have a nice bridge for this, nice firm fingers. Exercise 8, I want you to just see some of these views from the side. So 3-1 to 4-2. That feels pretty good. Get a little higher on the 2-4 to get this 5-1 underneath. Then we're going to shift the angle a little bit for the 5-1-3-2. I think that's the hardest one. And then 3-2. And then back down. And then this one. And then this one. You can just try it. So you're kind of reaching for the 3-2. Exercise 9 for triads. So holding 2 notes down during this one. So this one takes a lot of brain power, I think. So we're going to hold 4-2, so re and fa are held, and then trying to place 5-3 and 1 down as a unit at the same time. Now we're still holding 2 and 4, and we're going to pass 3 notes. Exercise 10 for the 5 fingers, just working with this 5-finger pattern. This one is really nice bridge, and definitely on the tips for this one. You should feel a gentle down up, but not a staccato motion in this, but group the notes in groups of 2. So we've got down, up, down, up, down. And then here we're going to hold 4 and 3. This is tricky. How close to the keys can you get? Exercise 11 for skips. You're not going to see all of them, but we're skipping up an octave. So I'm going to start an octave lower here. Just lift and move. When I do this, I'm trying to eliminate a huge jump by feeling that my thumb is jumping to where my pinky just was. And same thing here. And then opening out in the span of an octave. Exercise 12 for chords. I really like these chord, 4-note broken chord exercises. You'll see the E right at the top of where the video is. We're basically practicing spread out C chord inversions. We're starting here in first inversion with E on the top, and then we get to second inversion, and then we get to root. So set your hand up so there's kind of a U shape here. It makes it easier to maneuver as you come down if you're a little bit more flexible here with this shape. So the way I like to set up is first set up and then just scoot over. You'll still feel the grip point. Item number 2 is as you play these notes and pass through them, be thinking this direction so we can then drop in the next position, especially when you get to your thumb. So we're going to go on that thumb, you're finding pivoting over for the next position. Here we go. Pivot, pivot. And that should lock in your inversions, your 4-note chord inversions. 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 4, 5. Here it is one more time. Pivot, pivot. Exercise 12 for the chord side view. Just think down, touch, up, up, pivot, pivot. Exercise 13 for tremolos. We're practicing going from a C7 chord to an F. And you would encounter this for sure in tremolos. You might practice something like that. So 1, 2, 3, 5. So our angle is a little bit now different because of that black key. So notice I'm not straight like this, but I'm, like I was just talking about in the previous exercise, I'm opened up a little bit, and it will feel down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up. And then down on 2, and notice when we go to that F chord, the hand shifts. So it's kind of this direction, and then it's a little straighter. then finally, exercise 13 for the tremolos. Just stay really close to the keys as you jiggle the 2 notes back and forth. Thank you for watching the tutorial section of set number 11. Now I'm going to skip ahead to the playthrough. This is the playthrough for Boris Berlin's Essential Daily Exercises, set number 11. We'll do right hand, then left hand, and we will do all of the repeats. So we'll start here with exercise 1. We're getting set with a nice bridge, fingers 4, 2 for this, all the way up the scale. Here we go. Hold that bottom note the whole time. Left hand's going to go down, fingers 4 and 2. Feels different than the right hand when you move. 4 notes in a gesture. Exercise 2, gentle roll-ups. Keep hands close to the keys. One more time, crescendo as you get higher. Diminuendo on the way down. Left hand, same thing. Gentle roll-ups. One motion for every note. Exercise 3, fingers 1 and 2. Get close to the black key, maybe decrescendo on the way down. 2, 3, 4, one more time. If you can't go up to B flat, just go up to A flat. Left hand's turn. Here we go. Look at the U shape between your second finger and your thumb. 2, 3, one more time. Here we go. Just be really gentle with this one. Now we'll do all the repeats on this. We're locking in our scale switches. One more time. Now hold E and then switch the thumb. Here's the left hand. We're going to lock in the 2 here. One more time. Octaves, drop and lift. Let's do that one more time. Bigger stretch on the way up. Smaller stretch on the way down. Here's the left hand's turn. Left hand will feel smaller on the way up, bigger on the way down. The trills, I will do these twice in a slower tempo. So we'll start with the right hand. We'll have 2, 3, 2, 3. notes on each of them. Here we go. Left hand is going to walk up, so we'll start with 5, not 3 like the right hand. For the double thirds, I'll do 1 repeat slow and then 1 at a faster tempo. So have slow 2 times through. For the left hand, same thing, 2 slower ones and then 1 quicker one. So start with 1, 4. For the triad, we'll do all the repeats in this. We'll have 1 more time. Now keep it down. Down, up, down, down. It's a workout. Here's the left hand. Takes a lot of concentration, so be patient with yourself as you do that one. Okay, here's 10 for the 5 fingers, down, up, all repeats. Now we're holding 4 and 3. Here's left hand. 3 and 4. The skips, some of it might go out of view. Left hand. For the chords, we'll do this 2 times through. One more time. Down, up, down, up, down. Left hand. One more time. Exercise 13 for tremolos. Left hand, here we go. Thank you for watching this tutorial and playthrough for Boris Berlin's set number 11. I hope that you found it helpful. Comment, like, and subscribe. Ask any questions you wish in the comments. And I thank you again for watching.